This is Manda Arpita. So today in this program, I'm going to show how matrix is getting handled using multi-threading. So first, I take the user's input, that is M1 and M2, which are going to store two arrays of 2 by 2 order, and M2 is going to be my other array. So when I take the user input from the user, so when the user says 2, 3, 6, 9 for the first matrix, this is how the matrix is going to be. So this is my M1. The same way there is M2. So these are the two matrices in which we are performing addition, subtraction and multiplication. So here's a value. These are some random values. So when I add up, these two values are getting added up. These two values, these two values, and the same way for subtraction and multiplication too. The normal procedure for matrix. And once M1 and M2 store the input of the user, M3, M4 and M5 are going to store addition, subtraction and multiplication of these two respective matrices. So after that, I'm going to run a loop for the scan statement, and each time this loop runs, these values are getting stored in M1 and M2. And after that, I need to perform addition. So I give a new thread, and the name of the thread is going to be addition, and I'm going to override a run method. And to make this method enter the processor, I need to start the thread. I need to say object.start. So I say dot start. This is a method to initiate the process. So in this I perform the addition process. So M3 of ij is going to store the addition part of M1 ij, that is ith column jth row, that is the 0 0 of 0 0, which is going to be 2 in my first matrix, and M2's matrix I and j, that is going to be 0. So both of them are getting added, and that is getting stored in M3 0 0. So that is how it is run, and that is for I less than 2. So it is going to take 2 by 2 matrix, and therefore addition is getting performed. And this is for the next line, and this is for the tab, so that you get the differentiation. So once you do that, 2 plus 55, you get 57 over here, and 11 plus 3, you get 14 over here. So that is how you have performed addition. So after that you have subtraction, and subtraction carries the same method, but we just put a minus symbol over here, and we have a plus over here as it is an addition. And we also need to start the second process, and this process is named as subtraction. This thread is named as subtraction, and this thread needs to be started by the end of the run method, overridden run method. So the third thread which we have is named to be multiplication, and in this multiplicative thread we need to have the overridden run method again, and at the end of the run method we need to start the thread so that it enters into the processor. And we again need to do the multiplication, and for the multiplication we are going to do the first row, first column, addition and multiplication together. So that is what I've written here. That is, the entire thing is getting stored in M5 of ij. So we have M3, M4, M5, which is storing addition, subtraction and multiplication respectively. So this is the output after what we get after doing this program. Thanks for watching.